It's Tara. Rens and I went out this morning on the boys. We hadn't gone very far down the road when an agricultural machine was coming up behind us. Now I made a mistake in turning Farouk around so he could see what was coming, being he's a young horse. The guy didn't slow down immediately, but when he did stop I thought, right, I'll ride past the offending article. But you see, even though Apollo is very good in traffic, and I don't even think about him being anything other than easy to ride, that upset Apollo because he saw Farouk going in the opposite direction to the way he was facing. So he sort of quickly turned round and was quite strong for Rens, wanting to catch up with Farouk. Now this was totally my fault. I should have ridden on, and if the guy wasn't going to slow down, I should have put Farouk right in the middle of the road and made him slow down so that Rens had time to either trot on or walk on, depending how confident he was. So it's just a little pointer. Try to think when you're out with your friends, if they aren't very experienced, try and think about what you do with your horse, how it affects the other horse. Anyway, Rens, with a little encouragement, and I don't mean bullying or being aggressive or anything like that, he wanted to put the horse away, and I said, well, you know, you can ride on behind me, it'll be all right. And I'm very pleased to say that he, after a few moments of gathering himself together, he rode on. Because I have found that if you get off a horse under bad circumstances, he's had a fright, and if he'd put the horse away and then thinking, oh, I'll get him out another day when I'm calmer, that can have a very negative effect on yourself. In that it's in the back of your mind, oh, it didn't go very well last time, oh, I maybe not ride today, I maybe not feeling as good as I might, and then you tend to put it off. So I'm very pleased that Rens decided, okay, we'll just walk on. And again, he got to a stage where he thought, well, I won't go through the gate this time. And my regular viewers will understand what I mean by this. But then I said, no, you can come on, we can just walk through, you've done it before. And he did. And then he was even trotting. So when he was finished his ride, he was chuffed as little mint balls because he'd felt good. He felt, yes, it's been fine. And that's what it's all about. Slowly but surely gaining your confidence. And not to bully a novice or a beginner into doing things, but making a suggestion. Maybe you can do this. So I just wanted to share that with you. And Apollo did stumble very badly on the ride. It was such a shame. It was he had such a going on, did Rens today. On the routes, you know, the bad routes, just through the gate, Apollo stumbled very badly on there because it's so slippy. Luckily, Apollo is he's very good. Even though Apollo is a big horse, he's very good at being nimble, quickly getting himself back together. He isn't a horse that's ever fallen under me, and I've had a few horses fall, but he's never fallen under me, and we've done some difficult terrain. So I was quite confident that he's not going to fall. The thing is, if they stumble badly, you can be thrown forward if your seating isn't very good, or your balance isn't very good, because it's a combination of the two. You've got to have good balance as well as having weight in your legs, so that if it does tip forward, you can quickly sit yourself back and not be thrown over the head. And again, that's Rens sat to that very nicely. He's got very good balance with him being an high-speed skater in his younger years. That's very good balancing, and that's why he's good at his skiing, and that's why he's good on his horse, because he's got good balance, which is important. Sometimes, of course, that little incident might have put somebody off, but it didn't put Rens off, which is good, and that will add to his confidence because he knows he's sat to something then, and his muscle memory will be building up. Anyway, that's me ranting on, so thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.
So Rens and I are just going to go for a similar hack to the one we did the other day, but we're going to do it in reverse this time, so Rens can have a collected canter in the field above. without being too tired from too much trotting round. Good boy, stand. Good boy. Stand. No, don't fidget. Good. No, good. Well done. Just have that up one. There we go. Good boy. Good lad. Right. Off we go. Yes, that was a puddle, wasn't it? Which you avoided, but we're not going to make a big deal of it because we're on a fun ride. We can do that later, can't we? Tractor coming, so if you want to get in front, stop it, Paula, Farouk. Stop it. Good boy. Steady. Steady. No, 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 no. Come on. No. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Stop it. Walk on. Yes, that was frightening. Stop it. Was he a bit worrisome? Yes. I think it was Farouk setting him off. Because Farouk had a bit of a... Are you alright?
A bit of a fright.
Yeah, a little bit of a fright. Right, just take a moment.
What?
Just take a moment, then just sit. You just behave yourself. I'm afraid Farouk got a bit worried about that thing, because we were stood, you see. The thing was, we were stood, and it was more frightening for Farouk being stood than it was probably just walking. Apollo! Wait! No, no, don't give up. Don't give up. We'll just walk on in the road. Don't give up. Just pop wandering behind me. Turn him round to me, and he'll follow us. That was just unfortunate that Farouk had a bit of a worry. Just pop in behind me, Rens. Don't give up.
No, I'm just trying to relax.
Okay.
Stand. Stand.
I think what we should have done is trotted on to this crossroads. I think that's what we should have done, because Farouk set Apollo off by being silly. Well, it wasn't silly, he was just frightened of that big machine. Now, are you a bit more calm now? I'm glad you didn't turn back. Because you'll remember that. If you'd have turned back, then you'd have remembered that, and it would have been worse next time. Apollo only was a bit naughty because Farouk was acting up, and Farouk was he's obviously just feeling a little bit that way out. I think that machine normally wouldn't have bothered him because he's quite used to big machines. But it was a bit much just standing and facing it.
Yeah, but another thing is that he didn't really slow down.
So was he quite strong, or strong, and was he turning and being silly? Oh dear. Well, I couldn't see, of course, because I was all the way on to you. And obviously you sat to it, so that was good. It's understandable you got worried, though. Or a bit frightened, I don't know which it is.
A bit shocked because it's very unexpected.
Mm.
He just took off.
Yeah. He thought Farouk was going without him, I think. That's it. Go on, Apollo. Walking on. Walk on. Quicker. Quicker. Good boy. That's a good lad. Oh, that'll be a car coming. Now, you've been through here when it's been worse than this. Walking on, just straight along. There's a good boy. Walking on. Good boy. Good boy. Walking on. Walking on. Yes, I know it's a bit rapidy here, but you can do it. Walking on. Walking on through. Good boy. Good boy. Do you want to go up here, up the hill?
I want to go over to the gate and back.
Are you only doing to the gate? We can just go around at the walk, Rens. You've done it before.
Yeah, let's do that.
Good. Hello.
Hello, you alright?
Yes, thank you. Wait, wait. Good boy. Let me just, if I just open that gate a bit more. Whoa. Stand. Good boy. Stand. Back. Back. Come on, Apollo. Good boy. Stand. Well done. That's it. Take him down that low road there.
Come on.
Because last time he was on the high road, making his own track. Oh. Oh.
Thanks for watching. Part 2 tomorrow. TTFN.